Hello, it is October the 2nd, 2023, and this is day 2 of my hashtag Blogtober, hashtag Vlogtober, hashtag Socktober, hashtag Anytober, and I'm doing it, yay, day 2. Apparently it takes 21 days to form a habit, so let's see if I can, and those first 21 days are the most difficult. So let's see. I don't know if I'll vlog every day, but hey, join me on the journey. Let's see if I do. But I definitely blog every day. Woo, touch wood. So if you haven't seen yesterday's vlog or day 1, this is what I'm doing for Socktober. I'm going to knit the Gael socks in the month of October. But we're just going to join me on the journey and see how much I get knitted. See if I can get one pair, 2 socks knitted. So today we're looking at casting on. So we're using the double pointed. That's what the pattern calls for. I wonder how many people have turned off now. Double pointed. Oh, stay away from me. I love double pointed. I think it's the rhythm. And yeah, I totally get it because I teach knitting workshops, sock knitting workshops, and it's those first 5 rows that are going to feel awkward. Everything's going to fall in on you. You've got 3 needles, 4 needles in play. It's all going to fall in on you. But once you've got past those 5 rows, there is a nice rhythm to it. But there are other ways to knit socks, but I'm going to show you double pointed needles. So the pattern calls for you to cast on 48 stitches. I cast them all on to 1 needle, and then I distribute them according to what the pattern says. I cast them all onto 1 needle because it's the easiest. I like knitting to be as simple and easy as possible, because there are many tricky moments in knitting, and I just like to keep it nice and simple. Just enjoy the stitches. So cast them all onto 1 needle. Another reason to do this, first off, nice and simple, but as with everything, there will be another benefit to it. And the other benefit is you're not pulling, when you're casting on, you're not pulling between the 2 needles already. Because if you've knitted on double pointed needles before, and the reason why you don't like knitting on double pointed needles is because of the ladder between the 2 needles, casting on 1 needle helps eliminate that. And then how you put the needle into the stitch between those 2 needles also matters, and I'll show you how to do that. So then that helps eliminate a ladder as well. If, like a lot of people who join my knitting workshops, the sock workshop in particular, and you've never heard of a ladder, you don't know what a ladder is, that's good news. That is very good news, because yeah, there's just not what you need. It's just when between the 2 needles there's a loose stitch or a bit more yarn, and then you get a nice ladder going. But like I say, hopefully there's some people out there who will never know what a ladder is. So what we do then is we distribute the stitches onto your needles. And so I look on the pattern and get the pattern. It's telling me I need 16 stitches on the first needle, 18 stitches on the second needle, and 14 stitches on the third needle. Now this is where we're going to have to think a little bit, because where your first needle, third needle and second needle comes into play is how you distribute these onto here. So where your end is, sometimes people say it doesn't make any difference in these sock knitting actually, so I might leave it for this. Yes, I'm going to leave it there for this. If I was a bit more technical, I would have just edited that bit out, but I'll come back to it. And if anyone's watching these, if anyone is watching these, and you're like, oh, actually I'd like to know about this end thing, which is to do with the right side, wrong side, I make a comment if I forget to mention it in another vlog. Okay, So we are going to distribute. So what do we put on this? Now, if they're all even amount of stitches, we'll just put on what it says, because they're all the same on each of them. But we've got 16 stitches on our first needle, and this is going to become our first needle because our ends are here and we're joining in around. So we're joining from the third needle, which is what we're going to create, onto our first needle. So this is 16 stitches we're going to put on here, and I put them on purlwise. So even though I'm going to be doing rib, I slip them on purlwise. So that means coming into the front of the stitch, and slipping them. A bit tricky to show you this way round, unless I come round up like this and round. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Once I get better at editing. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do a vlog tomorrow where you don't see my face, and I'll just show you how I slip these on. So that's what you do. You're going to slip them on. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then we get our other needle, which is going to become our third needle. So this is our first needle. This one here is our second needle. We turn it around and we're going to put the 14, because that's what it's telling you in the pattern. And so again, slipping them purlwise onto our needle. So that's the first bit. So I shall do a video tomorrow, sort of a close-up, to show you how to do that. Okay, so nice and easy. Just day one, cast on, slip them onto the needles, and we'll do a few rows. But like I say, I'll show you that tomorrow. In terms of vlog, and if you fancied staying on for a couple of minutes, I can let you know what I've done today. I had a personal workshop today, so I took that was on today for some ladies. They wanted to be shown how to do some crochet. There was a little bit of an incident, which maybe I'll share if anyone's interested at another date. So there was that. I then had a delivery of a new yarn, which I'll talk about on Wednesday. I'll do a Wednesday live. So on Wednesday, yeah, I'll do a Wednesday live with a new yarn that's coming that smells of sheep. It's just a proper British yarn. That came in, so I arranged that on the shelves. It's not 100% arranged on the shelves yet. I've just put it straight on because I had quite a lot to do today. And then I will knit the sock. I am knitting at the same time. Hopefully it's in here. Oh yes, a rice rib hat. I'm doing it in this colour. I'm drawn to this colour at the moment just to brighten up because we're coming into the winter. So this is something that I can do just watching television, because it's just knit and purl and it's knitted in the round, so no seam to sew up, and I'm just going to relax with that. So I'm going to have the sock on the go and the hat on the go. I have also got other designs that I need to sew up and write patterns for, so I'm hoping to get them done at some point this week. Because I need to get the yarn that's on the shelves onto the website. Oh, and I also need to get all the kits and the patterns and the yarn from Yarndale onto the website as well. So a very busy week this week. So we'll see how much I get done tomorrow. And yeah, so I hope you're having a lovely Monday. If you're watching this on Monday, the 2nd of October. If not, I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Hope you're getting a bit of knitting in, even if it's just one row. Okay, see you tomorrow, but you won't see my face. I'll do my hands instead. Okay,